All right. Good morning, everyone. We're going to go ahead and get started. Good morning and welcome to the public hearing for the OLCC 2024 Alcohol Housekeeping and Technical Rules Package. My name is Nicole Blase, and I am the Rules Coordinator for the Oregon Liquor and Cannabis Commission. Today is November 19th at approximately 9:04 a.m., and this public hearing is being held virtually. The purpose of a public hearing is to give interested persons a reasonable opportunity to submit data and/or personal comments prior to the adoption of permanent rulemaking. This morning's hearing is being held in accordance with Chapter 183 of the Oregon Revised Statutes, otherwise known as the Administrative Procedures Act, Division 1 of Chapter 845 of the Commission's Administrative Rules, and Division 1 of Chapter 137 of the Oregon Administrative Rules. Please be advised that today's hearing is being recorded. During this morning's hearing, we will accept comments from anyone who wishes to submit them. If you wish to submit written comment after today's hearing, you may do so, provided that all submissions are received by 12 p.m. on Friday, November 22nd, 2024. In accordance with OAR 137-001-0040, all public comments received on this matter, whether in the form of written document or oral testimony, will become a part of the permanent rulemaking record. Here is a summary of the proposed rules for today's hearing. The Oregon Legislature passed House Bill 4138 during the 2024 Oregon legislative session, which has several provisions that require agency rulemaking to implement. At the same time, the Cannabis and Alcohol Management Program, also known as CAMP, is being configured for alcohol licensing and service permits. The agency must also undertake rulemaking to respond to changes within the industry. The topics which require OLCC rulemaking are alcohol licensing service permit requirements, alcohol licensing service permit designee implementation, temporary service permit implementation, server education as a barrier to temporary service permit issuance, and service permit renewals. As stated in the notice, this hearing will end at 10 a.m. if no interested parties have emailed to offer comment today, or 5 minutes after the last oral comment has been recorded into the record. I will keep the meeting open and recording until approximately 9:15 to 9:20 to hear testimony. If we do not receive any notifications to provide comment, we will close the meeting. At this time, we do not have anyone signed up to give testimony. Is there anybody who has joined the call today that would like to provide testimony for today's public hearing? You can raise your hand in Teams or speak up if you're calling in. All right, so I will go ahead and keep the meeting open. We'll check back in around 9:15 unless anyone else interjects that they'd like to provide testimony today. And if we have not received any notifications, I will conclude the hearing. So please speak up if you'd like to provide testimony for today's hearing. Thank you. Again, for those who may have just joined us, this is the OLCC public hearing for our 2024 alcohol housekeeping and technical rules package. Is there anybody on the line that would like to provide testimony for today's hearing? All right, we'll go ahead and keep the hearing open for another 5 to 10 minutes or so and see if anyone else will be joining us. And if not, we will conclude the hearing. Thank you. Good morning to those who have just joined us. We are currently hosting the 2024 Alcohol Housekeeping and Technical Rules Package public hearing. We do not have anyone signed up to provide testimony at this time, but for anyone who may have just joined us, please raise your hand or interject if you'd like to provide testimony for today's public hearing. Okay, folks, last call for anyone who has joined us to provide testimony for today's public hearing. All right, the time is now 9:15 a.m. and at this time there have been no requests to submit or offer comment today, so we are going to conclude the hearing. Please remember that written comments must be received by Friday, November 22nd, no later than 12 p.m. And you can email us at the OLCC agency rulemaking email that is in the Teams chat. Thank you everyone for your interest and participation, and have a great rest of your day. Thank you.